I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I am back. After all my travels, I have finally returned, and I know it's been a while, but I'm going to break down everything that I've been doing. So let's go ahead and get started. So I know you're ready, because I'm ready. I'm in my shirt. I'm in the office in front of the camera, and we're ready to do this. So get ready. Hey everybody, it's your boy Montel. What's going on? How's everybody doing? I know it's been a while. I have missed y'all. It has been a few weeks and I know, and I'm sorry about that, but I have been traveling. I've been telling you guys this. And if you've been listening to my videos, you know I've been out there in the ether doing ether things with ether people. So I'm ethereal. I like that. First of all, thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Please don't forget to hit me up on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you are checking me out for the first time, thank you for joining me. Those my new subscribers, welcome to my fold. I just a humble guy who just speaks his mind on something on the geek side, something on life, and I try to keep it balanced, okay? So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there. That way you can go ahead and check out all my new content and even my old content. Hit the notification bell, ding! Hit that bad boy so you know when I do upload my videos, and like my videos. Please, please, please. Sometimes I think I'm working out when I do that, and it's actually great. It's good for the arms, it's good for, I'm gonna say it's good for the glutes, it's kind of dumb. Please share my videos. For someone that might need a message that I'm conveying, please, by all means, submit those out. I would greatly appreciate it, alright? To my new subscribers, welcome. Once again, welcome. I've had a few new subscribers since then. I am almost at 200 subscribers. I am almost there. And for some people, that may not be a big milestone, but for me, after 4 years, knowing that there are a certain group of people that want to hear what I have to say, amazing. San Diego Comic-Con was amazing. I'm here to tell you, I go every year. Now, those of you who follow me, you know almost every year I do a survival video. And I did one this year. I actually just kind of went into my film well and pulled up a video that I was going to submit before and I didn't do it. But anyway, I did attend San Diego Comic-Con this year, and wow, guys. This has been by far my best journey to San Diego for the con ever. And I've been going, this makes 11 times for me. And I can tell you for a fact that I've come across more instances and more opportunities and met more people than I ever have. And I'm going to glean over some of it, not going to do everything. But I will tell you this, the organizers of San Diego Comic-Con did an amazing job this year. There were a lot of problems that have been happening over the past few years, and they fixed them. Now, okay, yeah, it's still hell to get a badge. That's something that's going to be ongoing because it's one of the biggest tickets in town. But for attendees there, they really nailed it. Talk about the convention for a second. There was always a problem with crowd control. There was always a problem with Hall H's line. And there was just a problem with this overall organization. This year, they actually blocked off the road in front of the convention center so that way only foot traffic and the shuttle buses were able to get in safely. There was no regular traffic during the day of the convention, each day. So it made it so much more convenient and a lot more safe because you didn't have to worry about stepping in front of ongoing traffic. There was no ongoing traffic. They literally detoured traffic around all the activity at the convention center, and that made this so much safer, and it was so much easier and a lot more pleasurable to walk across the street and to saunter and not run and dash and potentially hurt yourself or someone else. That was great. Oh my gosh, that was so wonderful. The other thing, every year Hall H's line has been legendary because it always broke down to, well, there's a chance that I could get in if I camp out a day in advance. or days in advance. And there were people who would bring their sleeping bags and their lawn chairs and their camping chairs and do all kinds of stuff and come in groups, so that way there's always somebody there in line representing the group. So when the line started to move, then there was someone there, and it was such a mess. But whoever came up with the system this year, I applaud you. I applaud you, sir or ma'am, or sirs or ma'ams or group. Gotta put it that way, because everybody who was in line for Hall H got in, and they weren't waiting hours upon hours. They got in. The line was long, but it didn't stay long. That was the great thing. What they did this year is, if you ever take a picture or look at a picture of the line for Hall H, it's always going into a snake pattern right at the entrance, and I'm doing this up high so that was a little easier, and then there's the gap so people can walk through the con traffic before they let folks go into the convention center and into Hall H. Well, the line was always just a singular grouping, but what they did this year is that right at the last leg, which leads into the convention center, they broke it up into 4 chutes. And as the lines and as the chutes filled up, they would open the gate. Chute number 1 would go. Chute number 2. Chute number 3. Chute number 4. When they're empty, they would close it off, fill the chutes again. This time gives chance for cross traffic to come through, walk back and forth. Then they would block it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they would do like that. Well, someone said, well, Montel, what about the people that are in there? They cleared the room. The room got cleared. There were a few people that were camping for specific panels, but the majority of the room was cleared. There was always plenty of room for other people to sit, and people got in. That was the greatest thing ever. Whoever came up with this system, they deserve a raise, they deserve a promotion, they deserve a free hotel, they deserve a badge for next year. They don't even need to work the convention. They just need to attend next year because they deserved it. Bravo. Bravo, you guys. The energy and the vibe this year was different. It was, yeah, I know. The energy and the vibe this year was different. It was a lot more fun, a lot less stressful, a lot more conducive to a convention environment. There was a lot more camaraderie, a lot of conversations at random with strangers about different things, which is what it's always been about. And just the whole vibe of the convention was exactly what it was supposed to be. And there was so much more going on. I got to meet Orlando Jones completely by accident. I'll rehash that story later. Sweet guy, always and willing to talk. Wanted to talk to me. I was ready to walk away, but he wanted to talk to me, and he said, "Come walk with me." And we walked to his limo and we chatted it up. Very classy guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him, I recommend it. He is a really stand-up guy. I got to meet Satine Phoenix, which was a blowout completely by accident. When you walk through the gas lamp during the con, you're going to come across anybody. And she is a big geek and nerd and role play and D&D player, and beautiful sweetheart. Absolute darling. She took the time to take a picture of me, and I geeked out when I saw her. Like, oh my gosh, you're serious? She's like, hi. And she geeked out as much as I did. And I also got to meet Kyrie Payton. Now, people who aren't familiar with Walking Dead won't know this, but he is King Ezekiel in The Walking Dead. I actually met him because I was invited to go to a party with an amazing group of artists called Girls Drawing Girls. You need to check these ladies out because they're phenomenally talented. Their stuff is amazing. And they invited me to their party, and wonderful people, just great conversation, good food, and in a nice place called The Bell Marker. And I hope I got that name right. If I didn't, I'm gonna be mad. It's called The Bell Marker. It is in downtown San Diego. And he was there, and someone said, "Hey, do you watch The Walking Dead?" I said, "Yeah." "Well, one of the actors from the show was there." I said, "Really? Which one?" They pointed, and I looked, and at first I didn't recognize him. And then they said, "Well, he's King Ezekiel." I was like, "That's King Ezekiel?" He didn't have the dread wig, and he didn't have the tiger, so I didn't really know. And really sweet guy, very personable, very very down to earth, willing to chat it up, laughing and joking and having fun with everybody. It was great. Oh my goodness, so many people. I got to see cosplayers that I hadn't had a chance to ever meet. I met up with my kids, the usual Rangers. They had the honor of being brought out to San Diego to meet the folks from Black Panther, and it was absolutely phenomenal for them. They really, and Ruth Carter was the main one. She is the costume designer for Black Panther, and she saw their work and she invited them out, and they had an absolute blast. And they almost didn't come, but they did, and it worked out, and it was just fun overall. I didn't go crazy on money to buy stuff. I actually bought lapel pins, which I really love, and I got to hang out with my good friends and meet new ones, and just San Diego this year was awesome. Yeah, it was the same issues with the hotel, and of course trying to get in and stuff like that, but there's always ways of getting into the convention, and I'll do another video about that later, or go back in my library, and I did talk about the other ways of getting into San Diego if you can't get a badge. But that was me. Overall, San Diego was 20 stars out of 10. It was awesome this year. Did it have its problems? Yeah, but I didn't have any problems. I got to go into the panel for the Black Lightning cast, which was wonderful. Got in there without a problem. Went to the panel for Midnight Texas, which was awesome. I'm looking forward to that show coming back. Go to the the panels for Funimation and for Crunchyroll, which was really cool. And I don't get a chance to go to panels all the time, but I just interacting with people. SDCC blog, the people I go to for information about San Diego Comic-Con, they do their prize mule giveaways, and I always miss them everywhere, but I didn't miss it this year. San Diego overall was fun this year, and if you ever get the chance to go and you can't make it to the convention, they have plenty of stuff going on around in the gas lamp. You never have to miss out on anything. If you can't get inside, that's fine. They have stuff on the outside. Come and check it out. But anyway, thank you so much for checking me out, guys. That was my thing for San Diego. If you ever get a chance to go, go. If you can't get into the convention, come on and experience it anyway. Alrighty? Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to share. And thank you once again for joining me. I love doing this. I love talking to y'all, and I love that you listen to me, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys really make me feel special when you come check me out. And if there's something you want me to talk about, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you, alright? And as always, as I leave you with these amazing and phenomenal words. Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and as always... Oh! I almost forgot before I got off. I scored... I usually tell you what my bags are. I scored the bag I wanted. With the pin I wanted. Look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. We'll make sure you can see that. Can you see that? Yo. I got my Black Lightning bag. I'm good. Stay nerdy. Stay geeky. And as always, stay sexy. Bye, guys. Yeah!